Hello, I'm Judith House and today I'm at the National Library of Scotland based in Edinburgh, delving deep into the heritage of Collins Bartholomew maps.
It began very much in Edinburgh, but over the course of 2 centuries it changed quite dramatically. So in the very early 19th century, the early Bartholomews were very much engravers working for other people, and over time they grew to become more established in engraving maps.
Throughout the time of the Bartholomews, techniques and technologies have changed immensely. But it was only through the reign of John George over the family empire, really, that the real specialism in mapping developed, and he established what became known as the Edinburgh Geographical Institute, which is really a very specialised map production and geographical research agency. From the 1820s right up to the 1970s, Bartholomew were engraving maps on copper.
But by the late 19th century, Bartholomew had perfected a combination technique of using copper plate engraving for giving a very sharp black line work and very well developed aesthetics for colour lithography, and combining the two together gave a winning combination in a range of publications.
Particularly through that time, they established a very distinctive look to their maps in using a very distinctive layer colouring system to represent height of land, and this layer colouring, or hypsometric tinting as it was called, was really invented, if you like, and certainly developed by the Bartholomews and became a very distinctive feature of their atlas products and sheet map products.
In the 20th century, I think there was innovation very much in terms of new printing presses, and also in terms of using photo lithography rather than using the traditional limestone stones. Bartholomew managed to combine very attractive layer colouring with very fine line work, and I think a very canny understanding of the market.
Certainly John George Bartholomew had a huge influence throughout Edinburgh and the nation, really. They became the cartographers of choice for publishers and for explorers and so on. He was appointed cartographers of the King during that period. He was a founder member of the Royal Scottish Geographical Society. He was a huge mover and shaker, if you like, in terms of cartography through that time.
And I think that gave Bartholomew a great status as a reputation as being a very high quality cartographer, whilst at the same time being a successful business.
But the use of colour, the use of detail, the authority of the information and so on are some of the key factors, I think, that have just continued going throughout Bartholomew heritage and continue today.